The lineage of power, the real proof, Wattles science works. My name is Judd, but my friends call me JD, and today I want to show you something real. A method that has been passed from generation to generation, mentor to student, mind to mind, for more than 100 years. This is the lineage of wealth creation. This is Wattles science, and this is Boom Dopamine Shifts. Before I ever trusted Wattles, I looked at who trusted him. Here is what I found. Earl Nightingale used it. Napoleon Hill studied the same principles. Bob Proctor taught it his entire life. Rhonda Byrne used it to build The Secret into a global movement. Coaches, CEOs, and athletes still use it today. One idea, one method, more than 1 century of success. Systems that do not work fade away. This one spread across the entire world. And that is the first proof. Why these legends all trusted Wattles? Each of those giants said the same thing. Wattles teaches a science, not a wish, not a hope, not a vibe. A science, a clear picture in the mind. Acting in a certain way. Gratitude as fuel. Creative expansion instead of fear and competition. Daily efficient action. Expectation of growth. Nightingale called it the strangest secret. Hill called it burning desire. Proctor called it the process of becoming. Wattles called it a certain way. All the same DNA, all the same power. That is the second proof. Neuroscience finally catches up. Now let us jump to the modern world. Everything Wattles taught has been confirmed by neuroscience. The reticular activating system explains focus. Neural pathways explained a certain way. Dopamine explains desire and movement. Gratitude shifts the emotional state and rewires the brain. Visualization activates the same neural circuits as real action. Wattles did not have a brain scan. He simply understood people better than most scientists do today. He was early by almost 100 years. That is the third proof. The demo they can feel. Try this right now. Look around the room for everything red. Get it locked in your mind. Now, stop. Tell me everything blue. You cannot. Your brain, cut it out! This is what Wattles taught. Your focus builds your world. Your mental picture shapes your path. Your expectation filters your opportunities. You just experienced a certain way in less than 10 seconds. That is the fourth proof. Real-world economic evidence. Now, step into the world for a second. Amazon wins through better service. Apple wins through better experience. Uber and Airbnb win through creation, not competition. Wattles said wealth comes from creating more and serving better. He predicted the business models of the next century without ever seeing a smartphone, a delivery app, or a digital platform. That is the fifth proof, the Detroit version. Now let me bring it home. I worked behind a counter in a busy Detroit liquor store and personally sold more than $2 million in lottery tickets with my own hands. I watched people lose. I watched people win. I watched people stay stuck for decades. And I watched people change their identity and change their outcomes. The people who won long term and quit the lottery acted exactly like Wattles described. Clear picture.com, confidence, creative thinking, better choices, action every day, expectation of progress. They walked like the future was theirs, and the future listened. That is the sixth proof. The human evidence. You also see this everywhere. Athletes using visualization and beating people with more natural talent. Entrepreneurs using gratitude and building stronger decisions. People who shift identity and double their income. Students who act in a certain way and change their entire direction. Different people, different lives, same science, same results. That is the seventh proof, the final truth. So here it is. When one idea is used by legends, confirmed by science, proven by economics, felt in your own brain, and visible in real life, people. Every single day across the world. That is not luck. That is not magic. That is not mystery. That is a system. Wattles gave us the blueprint. The greats carried it forward. Neuroscience validated it. And boom, Dopamine Shift gives you the daily tools to finally use it. This is your lineage now. This is your method. This is your moment. Welcome to Boom Dopamine Shift, where we learn, apply action, shift, and the boom.